We're going live with the inferior camera. This is the first camera that I bought when, well, let's say, good. I'm going to. This is the morning time for me where I am, but it may be any time in the world wherever you are. Looks like I have my regular one customer. Excuse me, the back of my head action. This way you can look and see. Looks like what I'm doing here. I'm going to lower my camera, see if you can see my keyboard. You can now, all you got is the bottom of me. I cut my beard because of the pandemic. This was dreadlocks, and they were all the way down here. One time I got tangled up, and I cut it, and it got this short. Anyway, I hate saying that anyway. Here we go. Here, let me give you an update on what happened yesterday. Let me turn around so you can see me. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Actually, they were. It was. I'm thankful because it's so funny that when you get in a situation that you always wanted to be in your own environment. I'm in a workspace here now. I've been building the studio for YouTube. Tell me that my years are shorter than they are. I thought for sure I was in here for 3 years, but actually it was the beginning. It was right after Christmas, so I have to start my counting around December before the year started. But let's see, I got everything set up. Yesterday I was in there working on Paco Bell's Canon. For now, I'm using ScreenFlow to record and play back. I have to do like 4 moves to stop a recording and start over again. I got my ScreenFlow going right now, and I'm doing an update with my. I have the I have the cheap camera. This is the camera I bought. And like I was saying earlier about when the pandemic first started, someone bought up all of the cameras, all of the camcorders, and you couldn't even get. If you're familiar with the Logic Tech, it was a $50 camcorder that had been out for years. Somebody you couldn't even get that for under $300. It's a $50 camera, and you had to pay like if you found it for 300, maybe $200. Everybody was jumping on the bandwagon, making money off of anything they could. Hand sanitizer. Everything that I know, some of them people got caught at it, but I had to wait for a while. The camera that I'm using, the camcorder for my videos, piano videos, Studio 2 in their living room, is what I used yesterday on Paco Bell. Now, let me tell you, Paco Bell yesterday, I was practicing in the way it was written, and then by the time I finished, by the time I started recording, to try to get a recording, I was burnt out, so I had to do a improvised version. I want to go back and play it as near as to it was written, as near to as it was written as possible. Uh, and had to go back and do that one over. But I did went ahead and put it up as it was. I'm going to go run over that a little bit today, but my goal is to get back in there on the piano, run through my scales and exercises. That would have helped a lot if I had been playing my scales and exercise regularly. And plus I need to set aside. I think Terry Baker told me at least an hour, put an hour for practice. But if I do that, that'll be a habit. At least I can start building. But this keyboard has so many. This one has it's all Simpson like, but this is layered. So you can turn all this down. I want to start getting into the algorithms and use them for drum patterns. It's evolving. See what this one sounds. Let me see. Let's start with the first one. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. Number 5. Do that one again. I'm gonna mutilate it and see what it sounds like. Get the wheel down here. It doesn't react to a mutilation. It's not even hooked to a mutilation wheel. Oh, loud. Let me close my door all the way. I don't want this to go out in the hallway. You know my fingers. I hope it's not the muffins I be eating every day. When I used to eat cupcakes every day, it used to bother my fingers. It used to settle in my fingers. I must have. I hurt my finger years ago. So a box fell off the shelf and hit my finger, and that muscle has been bothering me. The ligament or whatever it is, tendons. What was that? 6. Yeah, 6 was the loudest one. That one. But these are long. I don't even know what the name of this one is, if it has a name. Yeah, architecture, 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 architectural. 7. The last one is 7. So all of them together. And that's just one that I had even ambient apocalypse howl. It's 4. I'm gonna turn them all down and listen to them one at a time. I have them all down and something's still playing. I want to go through all the sliders and make sure they're off. There we go. Something's still playing. Oh, I know they all. Okay, I'm gonna turn them all off. Down to 1. Like I said, I need to get and start playing with this keyboard. Yeah, I'm gonna have to explore this. That's gonna take exploring this. Like I was saying back, and I was talking to Terry Baker. He's a musician that I was raised with over in Southeast. We were a bunch of yeah, everybody who learned how to play an instrument went into their bedroom and stayed in there sometimes for 6 months to a year, and then they would come out and they'd say, "Oh, I hear you play guitar," and then somebody would come over and hear them, and they would say, "Wow!" So, but everybody sounded like these were kids. We were wasn't even we were still in high school, and but we were playing on a high level. We the songs that we were trying to play, uh, it was so funny that my piano lessons. I never even tried to use my piano lessons for. Oh, it's a long story, but I'm just saying most of the musicians back in the southeast, over in the '70s, or over in the '70s, over in southeast back in the '70s, we were on a heavy level, man. We were trying some stuff, and Terry Baker brought it to my attention that that was a, a era, a transition. We might not have been the only people doing that. It might have been people all over the world doing this, trying to achieve this level on their instruments. And I say that to say that even when someone got a new keyboard, the thing about it is I didn't see a lot of people with new keyboards. Oh, it was only mostly Fender Rhodes and organs. It was because electric pianos were so expensive. The Fender Rhodes was the only thing that people, but that thing was so heavy you couldn't even take it nowhere. So you never saw people would get little teeny small keyboards, and but I'd say that to say that experimental people were experimenting. Mostly the guitar players, foot pedals. Foot pedals were a big thing. Fuzz box. When Ernie Isley, Jimi Hendrix, actually, when Ernie Isley started imitating Jimi Hendrix, I think that Jimi Hendrix might have played with the Isley brothers for a little while, and they used that to say that he was taught. He might have showed them something on the guitar as a child, but they ran away with that. He ran away with that fuzz. Yeah, but everybody had foot pedals, and the keyboard players will hook up the foot pedals to the organ and and the electric piano. But I'd say that to say that this is what evolved. Keyboards like this came from people's ideas years ago. People plugging things up, trying to get different sounds out of it. And here I am now. Time for me to start learning. So what today I need to get back into my. I apologize for the camera tech, the camera quality, because I told you I got everything hooked up in the other room, and I don't want to unplug that. I got the camera over top overhead shot. You like that Paco Bell Cannon yesterday, the video anyway, and I'm gonna start editing a little bit more, sliding things around. I have a piano on both sides. I'm thinking about doing it where I have the piano, one scene, and then switch to another angle. You know, fade into another angle, or because I have an overhead and a shot from the side. I think about start off with a overhead shot. Go back and forth, overhead, the top, the side, instead of just having both of them showing at the same time. Overhead. That way I can use only one screen. But let me get ready to start my day. I didn't have any juice here. I made a smoothie. I actually used a carnation uh, condensed milk in here with some smoothie vegetables in here. Some honey in there with it. Ooh, uh, when used to that, it's not the well, it's something to start get my day going. Well, let's get ready to start everything. I know I'm going to throw away the screen flow, but I want to get back on that Paco Bell's Cannon and Bohemian Rhapsody. You know what? Too is two other songs I want to learn. I want to learn that I want to do that sequence but I'm leaving the sequencer alone for a while. I'm trying to get back on the piano, trying to stay focused. It's piano time now. But that there's so many songs I want to do. That Our House, Crosby, Steele, and Nash and Young. Our House, very, very, very fine house. So many songs I want. So much to do, but I need to organize my my practice time, and from now I need to get back into my piano practice. If you ever martial artist, you always know his dojo. I'm in a dojo, and I need to start practicing my certain moves. Basic kung fu, which is my piano exercises, scales need to be fluent. If I was more fluent yesterday, I wouldn't have been able to play that Paco Bell's Cannon really easy just because it's nothing but little runs, exercises, uh, just a series of exercises. Let me get out of here. Good. Thank you for dropping past. And I really encourage some of my people to try to figure out how to sign up on YouTube. You don't have to get into it. Just sign up. Open an account. That way you can get more stuff done. You can come into the chat room, and you can leave a comment, and you can do a thumbs up and all of that. For my sake. Thank you. If you want to help support, let me go ahead and smoothie myself and get ready to start. I'm gonna see it. You know what? I'm right in here. It's quiet in here, and I think it's about to soundproof this room. What time is it? And it's 10:30, so I can start on my scales in here. I can go in and get my music books and start in here. And I still haven't heard from. I'm waiting for the guy to call me to let me know what's going to go on with the video for the Zoom conference. The guy wants said somebody wants some music for a Zoom conference. They want to make a video, and he only talked to me one time, but I'm not mad at him. If you're listening, he might be listening. Alfonso, give me a call if you're there. I'm gone. See you guys. I'll be back again. I'll be back. I'll be back. So stay strong. Live long and prosper. Peace and head grease. Peace and roast beef. Peace and roast grease. See ya. I'm out.